If you're looking for non-stop billfish action in one of the world's newest hotspots, you'll just have to fish Guatemala. In the past, anglers in search of huge Pacific billfish headed for Costa Rica or Mexico. However, the experts are discovering that the fish are just as big and just as plentiful in the waters off the west coast of Guatemala. This Central American nation is by no means remote. The capital, Guatemala City, is served by several airlines from a variety of cities in the United States, and it's just a few hours away. Guatemala City is clean and orderly, and it's worth spending a day or two soaking up history and culture of the region at either end of your trip. For the purposes of making this video, we fished aboard the Classic, operated by Art Marina SA, based out of Miami. The Art Marina folks will create an entire fishing package just for you. If you can't wait to hit the water, the Art Marina van will pick you up right at the airport. From there, it's about an hour and 40-minute ride through mountains and across plains to the west coast. There are some active volcanoes in the region, and you might witness a minor eruption or at least a vapor plume. The beautiful scenery will keep you occupied, and you won't believe how short the trip really seems. If you're inclined to stop, there are roadside stands, restaurants, and tourist attractions along the way. Before you know it, you'll be arriving at the lovely Hotel Martita in the port city of Iztapa, Art Marina's base of operations. The hotel, recently built, is the most modern in the area. Its fully air-conditioned and tastefully decorated rooms are complete with television and phones, and all the rooms overlook the pool. When you're ready to go fishing, Miguel, your friendly driver, will show up with the van and take you on the 10-minute drive to the marina. Incidentally, the van will be at your disposal throughout your stay to take you wherever you want to go. The marina, called El Capitan, is the finest facility on the west coast of Guatemala and has been undergoing a major renovation and expansion. Rest assured, we won't send you to sea on an empty stomach. Breakfast is served at El Capitan before your departure. Everything from bacon and eggs to pancakes and waffles. Your fishing machine, the Classic, really is a classic. It's a 31-foot Bertram, which was recently refitted and repowered. The twin 300-horsepower Caterpillar diesel engines provide a top speed of 30 knots plus and will get you to the bite in a hurry. The Classic is equipped with every type of tackle, from fly rods and spinning gear to the heavy deep-sea equipment, and more lures, teasers, and baits than you'll ever need. The Classic is skippered by Captain Louis, an American with 40 years of experience and a billfish specialist. On the way to the fishing grounds, the Classic makes a brief stop to present papers to the port captain's office. Don't worry about the military guys with the weapons. The paperwork is really a safety measure. The port captain will know who's on board and where the Classic is headed, just in case there are any problems. Captain Louis will also be checking in with the captain at Port Consal, just so everybody knows the fishing plans. A few minutes out of the marina, the fishing action is underway. It often seems there are big Pacific sailfish everywhere, and they're always hungry. Just watch this action. Incidentally, don't expect to bring a sailfish or marlin back to the dock for mounting. In Guatemala, it's strictly catch and release.
Marina believes very strongly in the release ethic of all billfish, and so does the government of Guatemala. In fact, the embarkation of any billfish is strictly prohibited, and upon your arrival back to the port in the afternoon, you'll be searched, possibly, and certainly checked by government authorities searching for billfish that may be hidden aboard. We have never, ever put a billfish in the boat in Guatemala, and we don't intend to.
A full day of non-stop fishing action may have you napping on the run back to the marina. Heading up the river to the marina, you'll notice some lovely homes overlooking the water. The port city of Iztapa is a weekend resort for wealthy Guatemalans who have built vacation hideaways here. Also along the river, you'll find plenty of outboard skiffs. Inshore fishing for snook and roosterfish is very popular here. If you want to try your hand at some unbelievable light tackle action, Art Marina can set you up with a guide and boat. Snook up to 36 pounds and roosterfish topping 50 pounds are common here, and the preferred fishing method is with live bait. On your arrival back at El Capitan, you'll find cocktails waiting. The marina offers the finest seafood dinners in Iztapa. You may choose to dine here or head directly back to the hotel to freshen up. It's your choice. The classic crew will still be hard at work cleaning up the boat and preparing for the next day's fishing trip as the sun makes another spectacular descent below the horizon. If you head back to the hotel, you'll probably find the pool incredibly refreshing. And Miguel will be standing by to take you downtown to the Martitas restaurant, one of the best in the city. Just don't overindulge if you plan to be back on the water again the next morning. For most anglers who make the trip to Guatemala, one day of fishing is just not enough. The prospect of boating 15 to 20 sailfish in a day is hard to resist, especially when the billfish are so eager.
The most noteworthy factor of billfishing in Guatemala is the extreme aggressiveness of the billfish. If you're a fly fisherman, or a plug caster, or a spin caster, these fish are made for artificial presentations. They are as aggressive as any billfish we've ever seen anywhere.
You're going to find that fishing in Guatemala is an incredible bargain. 4 people can fish for 3 days on the Classic or on the Magic for just over $1,000 a person. That includes the fishing, the round-trip airfare from Miami, 4 hotel nights, and all ground transportation. In many places, you'd spend a lot more than that just in boat charter costs. The Magic, incidentally, is another boat in the Art Marina fleet. It's here for 6 months of the year, while the Classic remains in Guatemala year-round. One thing you'll notice on your very first hookup, the sailfish here are huge. They average just over 100 pounds, and it's not unusual to battle a 200-pounder. These fish dwarf their Atlantic Ocean cousins. When you reluctantly leave the Classic at the end of your fishing trip, Miguel will take you back to Guatemala City. If you choose not to fly home immediately, rooms in any of several modern hotels in the city are easily arranged. You may need to spend a day or two relaxing, exploring, and just winding down from your fishing adventure. The Pacific coast of Guatemala, a new frontier which beckons both the experienced angler and the newcomer. You won't want to miss the thrill of the chase, the exciting leaps and tail walks, the rich fishing grounds where it seems the billfish bite is always on.
Hello, my name is Tim Choate, and now that you've seen the video, I'd like to give you a short update as to what's happening currently. It's May of 1995, and we've just finished one of the best months ever fished in Guatemala. One boat there has caught well over 500 fish just this month, and that's sailing probably 25 or 28 days. The fishing right now has been as good as it's ever been anywhere in the world for Pacific sailfish. We're catching them like mad dogs. The Magic itself has caught now, since the first of the year, almost 1,400 billfish. And that's a huge number of fish, considering the record for 1 year is 1,448. We're closing in on that record, and the year is only 5 months old. The intensity is almost to 1,000 fish since the 1st of January, and the classic, a 31 Bertram, is now at probably 1,120 fish or 1,130 fish, somewhere in that neck of the woods. But the average number of fish being caught is probably close to 16 to 17 sailfish right now. And we just had one group come back who caught 58 in a single day, and that was on April 26th, I believe. So the fishing is as good as it gets. We've been in Guatemala now. This is our second year, and we're very happy there. We've got a wonderful conservation ethic on behalf of all fishermen down there, commercial men included. The commercial fishing industry is based largely in shark fishing, and it has no interest in killing any sailfish. The lines are vertical long lines, and there are no horizontal long lines. So there's a very good conservation ethic concerning sailfish. Just about 99.9% of all sailfish caught are released. Most are not tagged, but there are some people down there tagging as well. The government seems to support the conservation ethic and frowns upon any fish being killed, even for eating purposes. There is no eating of sailfish locally in Iztapa or Buena Vista, Guatemala, and we're certainly sure that there are no exportation of billfish to any other outside country. So we're very, very lucky with a good conservation ethic in Guatemala. The Guatemalan government has become our friends in helping us preserve this wonderful species. The sailfish there have congregated in the mouth of the one bay, if you will, in front of Puerto Iztapa, and it is jam-packed with sailfish, and nobody disturbs them other than the sport fishermen, who release every single one they catch. There have been, I think, maybe 1 or 2 fish that I can recall over the last 2 years that have been killed for the purposes of weighing for world records. And other than that, every single sailfish is released. And it's with the blessing of the Guatemalan government, thank God, who is more concerned now with conserving a resource that benefits tourism rather than any minor financial gain from exportation of fish. I'd be more than happy to answer any inquiries you might want to express. Please give me a call and we can set you up on a trip to Guatemala. It's very, very easy to get there. We have the 3 boats there now, and we may have a couple of more by next year, but in any case, the tuna are just starting to bite, the sailfish are still there, and the action is hot and heavy. Please give me a holler if you have an interest in coming to fish in Guatemala. That's area code 305-663-3553. I look forward to hearing from you. Good luck.
This program was produced and licensed by International Video Projects Incorporated of Lakeland, Florida. For additional information about this program and other programs we offer, please write International Video Projects, 6700 South Florida Avenue, Suite 28, Lakeland, Florida, 33813-3312, or call toll-free 800-852-0662. Our collection of programs may also be reviewed on our website, www.videoprojects.tv. Thanks for watching.